How y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday, baby. It's hump day. We're in the middle of the week here. Things are rolling and going pretty good now. Well, not really. Right? Not really. Last night was not such a great night. We were right in the middle of our Blue Dot family meeting last night, and we were going along watching the debate when all of a sudden it was shut off. It was shut off and it was taken down on YouTube and on Facebook, parts of it. And it has consequences, I guess, when I infringed upon CNN's copyright material. Turner Broadcasting put a stop to my show and put a mark against my YouTube channel. And so for infringing upon their copyrights, I did not do it maliciously. I did not stop to think that I was doing anything. I was watching it on my Sling account, which I pay for, and I didn't think there was anything wrong with it anyway. They did, and right in the middle of the show, they shut me down. I had to go to copyright school last night and watch a video and answer questions just like you used to do in school and stuff like that, and to learn about how I made my mistake, and I promise I won't do it again. But there is a greater side to it. I will not be able to broadcast live on YouTube, it appears, for 3 months. So the only material that will show up on YouTube is those that I upload. And that creates a big problem because our live shows, we like to broadcast them both on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. I went back on Facebook last night after we were cut on, so I am able to broadcast on Facebook. And but on YouTube, I have a strike against my channel. And so that's the punishment I got to do is 3 months without being able to go live, and that will definitely hurt us because that's the way we earn a little bit of income off of YouTube with the super chats and the advertisement. The advertisement we will still get, but it cuts in. I will not be able to do any super chat donations into the channel for it looks like 3 months. But don't let that deter you. There's always you can donate through PayPal. Or join our Patreon page to support the show. But it's going to be rough going on YouTube for a while. Travis is still trying to dig in to see if we can appeal the decision because it was an honest mistake and not done with malice intent. So we'll let you know and keep you informed on that, and hope things go all right. But baby, we're going to keep going. Every word that I say is going to end up on YouTube. It just may not be live. But we'll get it there one way or the other. Anyway, what's going on? Well, shit. We watched the debate last night. We got another one coming up tonight. Everybody's watching their shit and seeing who's going to come out. There was a lot of stuff last night. We talked about healthcare was a big issue last night. And how to take care of Medicare for all. Are we going to slowly drift into it? Are we going to jump into it with both feet? There's a lot of different plans out there. But the first question that has to be answered, or the first statement that we need to determine on our side is to reaffirm the fact that health care is a human right. It is not something that you sell a commodity. It's not a commodity. It's not really meant to be in the free market, in the capitalistic system. Have you got money? If so, we'll save your life. If not, tough shit. Get out of here. Get on the street. Die. We'll pick up your body later. That kind of shit. That's not who we are. So, the basic idea of healthcare has to be answered with that first question in mind. And I am of firm belief that, yes, it is. It's a human right. What are you going to do? If somebody's sick and doesn't have health care, are you going to just leave them on the street right there? The law says right now in our country that if that you're sick or injured, that you can go to an emergency room and they have to take care of you. They cannot turn you away. It's against the law, baby. It's health care forced upon that hospital. They don't want to, I'm sure, some of them. They just soon kick your ass out, some of them. Some of them welcome them with open arms because that's their job, is to save lives. So the health care, when it comes to the debate on who gets it, we all are going to pay for it. If you don't have health care and you get injured, they're going to take your ass to the hospital and you're going to get care. It's a social thing that we even have hospitals as part of that socialist idea, providing hospitals, schools, fire departments, police departments, that kind of crap that, you know, liberals pushed on your ass. But we can't leave people laying out in the street. We have an expectation of a certain degree of humanity in this country. We are not a third world country. We do not allow people to lie in the street and die. That's not who we are. It's not who we've ever been. And that includes to immigrants. We cannot let a person die just because he doesn't have the right papers, or he didn't cross into this country the way you want him to, or her, or that child. So the question of last night came up about immigration and how do you deal with the health issues there. Well, if they're injured or sick when they're in this country, by God, we take care of them. That's the way this country is or is supposed to be. The question of money comes in only in the capitalistic system. You got to make a profit. The hospital's got to make a profit. The doctor's got to make a profit. The insurance companies have to make a profit. Everybody has to make a profit off of your ass, one way or the other. If you have insurance, your rates are going to be higher to pay for the ones that don't have it. They'll tell you that right up front at the hospital. We have to charge you more because you have to pay for somebody that doesn't have it. So don't scream when they say, oh, if we have universal health care, your taxes might go up a little bit. Yeah, they might. But your costs would be lowered, is what they say. So let's see how that works out. I'm all for that shit. But as far as the immigrant question, we have to fix that thing, and we have to recognize what's causing that. We have to get to the root causes of these problems. And the root cause of the immigration crisis on our border is the guy in the White House, the cockroach, the disgusting piece of crap, con man, draft dodger, all the adjectives that we throw in there to describe him, dick that we have in our house, has created this mess on our border. And he is continuing to try to pump into it, baby. The first thing is to cut the aid to the Central America, to Guatemala, to El Salvador, to Honduras. Let's cut the aid.